Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Guild Wars 2. So in this episode we have got a story mode that is level 42, which I think is well beyond the capabilities of this character at the moment. So we're going to spend a little bit of time questing, leveling up, exploring the landscapes and all of that kind of stuff. So I thought what we'd do in this one is, well, first of all go get my armour repaired just here. And then what I'm going to be doing, let's just fix this. Yep. I'm going to head south through Gendaran Fields. I'm going to complete a few things that come up along the way down here. And after that, we're going to head into Lorna's Pass, which I believe is a level 30 to level 40 region. Let's just have a quick look. Lorna's Pass on the right hand side here. 25 to 40. Okay, so level 25 to 40 region. We're going to head into that, which I think we can access down here. And so that's going to be like a new scenery. We haven't really been in any snowy regions at the moment, so it'll be quite nice to try something a bit different out. So the next, I think it's going to be, the next few videos are probably just going to be leveling up and all of that kind of stuff, because we decided to have a bit of a run of doing 3 or 4 missions within 2 videos previously, just to get some missions done and enjoy that, and that was good fun. Fields of Ruin I think was a very good area. I enjoyed that immensely, actually, running around within that region there. So let's go over here, let's get this waypoint. There's no point in exploring the landscape if we're not going to get waypoints and points of interest and stuff like that. It all adds experience after all. It's quite a wacky house. Yeah, someone asked me actually on episode 43, I believe it was, like they asked about why I keep the camera so far out all the time, and to be quite honest, I haven't really put one hell of a lot of thought into it. I think that I do it quite a lot because it's easier to be able to see around. Oops. What is this? Why is there a pirate here? I think I do it mainly to when I'm exploring, because it's easier for me to look around and stuff and see things when I'm zoomed out. When I'm inside like this, sometimes it's easier to be a bit closer to your character, but generally I think I do stay fairly far away, which I haven't really thought about too much, but I'll see if I can play it a little bit closer if that's what people want. I suppose it just depends what you feel comfortable with at the end of the day. Some people like to be up close. What's kind of a shame actually is the fact that in Guild Wars 2 there isn't a first person view mode, which there always was in the original Guild Wars, which I believe I've shown in one of my sort of recent videos on that game. And a first person mode would be nice, especially if it showed you your sword and the attacks and stuff like that. It's a little bit lacking, I'd say, without it. Does this break? No, I was going to say, does the adrenaline move, does it break stun? But it doesn't. I've got to have something that breaks stun, surely. I love the way you can throw your greatsword and it's still flying backwards and forwards, and yet it you can somehow still manage to... Oh! Pygmy mower. You can still manage to fight without it. What the hell? Where'd he go? That's a bit peculiar. This is what I came up here for anyway, but we might as well complete this heart quest while we're inside here. I better read it actually and see what all the things we can do. That is a crazy, crazy house, isn't it? Look at the boats that are got all the plants in around the outside. It does kind of look like a boat, doesn't it, actually? Maybe it was. Maybe it's like Lion's Arch. It kind of got built out of the boat wreckage of boats and things. Right, so investigate suspicious bushes for pirates, disarm traps around the mansion, and interrogate service staff to find disguised pirates. Okie smoky. Let's help this guy out, get a bit of experience from this one. Pirate trap. do have this 50% experience thing actually, which might be quite nice. I might put that on actually.
How do you do?
There's another pirate.
You need something?
Oh no, that one isn't a pirate. Okay. I believe there's a mission that happens in this house, isn't there? It looks very familiar to me.
I'm stuck.
Oops. No, not even that. This gets rid of the immobilize, breaks the stun or immobilize or whatever it is. Brack? What do you want? Isn't it enough that I have to suffer my shrew of a sister and her self-important husband? Do I have to entertain every passerby as well? Surely it can't be that bad. You have a home, and a quite lavish one at that. I wouldn't expect a dullard such as yourself to understand how complicated the situation is. Money has a knack of finding its way to the hands that deserve it. They'll get what's coming to them, mark my words. That sounds a bit ominous. I think the guy's... sounds like he could be plotting something. Can I jump down here without sliding down? I can indeed. Oh. Oh, nice. Might as well squish all of these, get all the spiders out, and then use 100 blades. Oh my word. Okay, that was a bit of a mistake. I was not expecting the champion jungle queen to appear. Spider queen even. I think that completed that heart quest anyway. Oh my word. Poisoned, we're going to go down. Can I get a bit further away from him? Not far enough, unfortunately. Oh, we're going to get absolutely swamped here. Absolutely swamped. This was a big mistake. Oh, look at that. What was that about? Where did they come from? Did not expect all of those spiders and stuff to appear. Right, let's take that, and we'll go back round, and I think we'll try and finish those spiders and stuff off. Oh, looks like someone's already given it a go, perhaps. Oh, I can't even get out of the way. Why is my armour getting destroyed so quickly these days? My word, there's no way I'm going to be able to survive within that amount of stuff there. Poisoned as well again. Please don't die from the poison. I am going to go down again, aren't I? Because... that's not very good. Very unprofessional. Out of range as well, I guess. Yep. Right, let's just try and heal ourselves up. Is that guy... what level's that guy? He's been down to level 30, same as me, so there's no telling necessarily what level he really is. There's one of these things going on as well. Right, come on, let's help him out. It's a champion, so it might drop something okay. That was the adrenaline spell. I just need to make sure that any poison I get on me doesn't get rid of the... I can't... What's going on? I can't jump up that hill. Need a few more people for this one, really. Being a champion. I think with my ranger I've I've been soloing these kind of creatures. Not my new ranger, but my old ranger that's level 80. And even in a level 80 region, you can sort of solo these kind of things because they're just not. They just can't catch you, obviously, because you're shooting them from a distance and they get occupied by your pet and all of that kind of stuff. So it's kind of cheating. It's not cheating, but you know what I mean. It's a little bit easier than when you have to be up close and personal, like this warrior. Okay, so we got out there and we only went down twice and died once. So that sounds pretty terrible, but I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad as it sounds. Right, we won't deal with the toxic offshoot because... Actually, what are they doing? Have they got a... Have they just got to bomb it? Is that it? Because the bombing ones we could potentially deal with, couldn't we? If we revive... We need all the experience we can get, so we might as well participate in this, especially if there is actually other people participating at the same time. Let's just revive this guy up. Juvenile Crichton Drakehound. So he should now start bombing. Hopefully we can get down to the other one and get him up and running, although someone does need to really defend. I'll tell you what, I'll defend this guy while they all go off and bomb the other one. We both have the same move, that spinning move. I knew she was going to do it just then, so I thought I might get in first before she can activate it properly. This finish thing is still in there. They haven't really utilised this for anything else though, have they? That finish them move. Are you actually bombing stuff, mate? Like, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you attacking that thing? Come on, you've got to be shooting your mortar. What use is it if you're not going to start shooting with it? Right, they've activated that one over there, so we should start getting some shooting going on. All three of them are up, right? We should have people defending all three of them. So why is no one shooting? Look, we've only got 55 seconds, mate. Oh, I can't believe it. We're not going to be able to do it just because they're not actually firing the mortars for some unknown reason. Do need to heal myself, actually, armour-wise. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just leave this guy. It will fail the mission. I'll get a little bit of failure experience, and I'll just keep heading south and hopefully get into Lorna's Pass, which I quite like. Lorna's Pass. It's quite a pretty area actually. I think some of the snowy areas are really nice, especially when they've sort of got a bit of snow and sort of a bit of pine trees and all that kind of stuff. It's nice when it's not completely snowy. I think one thing that they should have done in this game is that they've got the night and day changes, but it would be nice if they had sort of different weather and things, so maybe in Gandharan Fields it could potentially start snowing, but it doesn't sort of just start snowing and the whole ground is just snow and that's that. It should be the case that it will start snowing and maybe 15 minutes real world time it will take, and it will gradually do a little bit of extra snow layers and stuff like that. And so that'll snow, and maybe it'll be snowy for maybe even a 2 days game time, and then that'll change around again, and maybe it'll start raining after that, and the snow will melt away, and eventually it will become rain. And you could have other events, different events that occur within the rain and within the snow. Different stuff may happen. So you might have, in the rain, you might have like a landslide or something that blocks a pass, and you've got to then, I don't know, unblock it or something like that. You could have loads and loads of different missions like that. Right, let's hope that this area up here is going to be taking us into Lorna's Pass. Oh, what? Oh, my word. Okay guys, I think I'm going to call it the end of the video there. Sorry about the shortness of it, but clearly there's been an error within the game or something, or my internet connection. So I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.